Hello everyone, I'm Alistair and welcome back to the Folktails. Finally, we are here. I already did run for a couple of days before I started recording, and this station I just blasted off the explosives that were planted down here. The water receded finally, so these two pumps, they can start using them in the forest city. These pumps here, they were already working in the last episode, I think. So we are using those. They are covering this. It's taking time. It's too far away. But it needs to be done. We will be doing it. What else I done in the meantime? Not much. And why do we have a leak here? It's maybe from the rain. There was a rain, so maybe that's that. And here I'm going to rebuild the irrigation to the proper way, and then we can start blah, 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 blah. Then we can turn on this farm. Yeah, I don't know. I can't talk. It's getting worse. I don't know. I need to do something with me. Maybe it's because I'm just drinking my first coffee and it is like, what, 3 p.m. And I usually have already one coffee in my system by this time. Anyways, so this is 10 blocks away, so let's have it here. I would say. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, like this. So let's build this as we've had it before or something similar. Yeah, let's build it like this for a dump. Then have a road here in the middle and then on the sides. We can build a farm here in the center. Then have stairs down maybe. Yeah, like this. Most of this road can be removed. Maybe I will even add stations. I will need that road here, I forgot. Maybe I should just bring the tubeway here to the edge. I will think about it. First, let's do this one. And we have enough resources, so let's build the rest of these overhangs here. So we need a single. How am I doing it? I see. Okay, I'm doing it this way. Okay. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going somewhere here. Unfortunately, we need to get rid of that potato plant. Okie dokie. And here we will need additional one, but it's not anything tragic. Yeah, just like that. And here. Yes. We need one here. Let's lower the layer so I can see it better and I can plan it without counting again where I need to put them. So that will be one. Let's turn this on. This is very handy. Here and here. And that will be another section. And then here. And all the way. Unfortunately, we have a station here, so I will need to work around it somehow. Alright. We will cross that bridge when we will reach it. Or whatever is the saying. Oh yeah, I could have done it here too. Anyways, let's for now put terrain blocks here. Because we can. Whoop, not that far away, yeah. So we are expanding the platforms for our vertical farm slowly. I'm going to add this additional irrigation. Let's build it all the way to the edge, to that wall. Anyways, it's way too close, but whatever. It will work fine, and I want to have whole area green. Oh, and we are down to 26,000 water again. Ooh, we have a little bit of flooding. Did I reset the settings from my Rainborn? Yes, I did. Okay. Just wandering for a while. Otherwise, that could have been bad. They're really slowly filling this crater. It's taking a long time, and the game is a bit laggy because of the, all the roads spread out. And I think this, our main district, is way too big. Yeah, you see, it's taking like more than a third of the map. I think it is way too big, and we should shrink it down. I think we really should shrink it down. Ooh, we don't have a drainage here, and this is all getting flooded. Okay. Oh, this is permanently flooded now? Oh, yeah, this wasn't finished. Damn it. Yeah, let's extend that road and finish this. I totally forgot about it. Damn it. How long it was sitting here, I don't know. Now, this area. Yeah. Okay. What I want to do is we will go like... Do we have a road anywhere here? No. We have an irrigation here in the middle. I want a drainage, but I don't want to disrupt the irrigation. But maybe I will need to. Anyways, at least first thing that we can do is just to tunnel through here. Yeah, I need to remove some of these crops, unfortunately. But it needs to be done. We will build a road there. And then we are going to tunnel all the way out. Somewhere like this. I'm not going to fill this gap. We will just build stairs and then tunnel outside to the outside of the map. Yeah, like that. Alright, otherwise the water will be staying down here right now. And be flooding it. Maybe we should do some digging. Like a temporary solution. Okay, I'm just checking if I won't, breach any of our pipes. Let's blast this area open, so the water have somewhere to go. It's not much, but it may help. Alright, let's blast it off. Yeah, not all the water will flow down there, yeah. I think we will need to separate the irrigation, unfortunately. Or maybe even bring it higher and build a drainage here. I don't know. Let's tunnel under this road for now. Oh, not the double. Just a single file. Yeah, I really wish there was an undo button. Okay, remove this. And tunnel all the way like this. Okay. The water is still here. All these crops will probably die. At least the potatoes. They really don't like to be flooded. We'll see. Alright, so they tunneled it, and it seems it worked. The water was drained down here, or it evaporated. I don't know, but maybe next time it will work. And we have this irrigation here, so this still works because it is irrigated from both sides. Let's build that drainage underground. And we are down to 21,000 water. That's not good. How much we have here? Only 13,000. And when I was saying that this district is quite too large, I think we should cut it like, I don't know, maybe somewhere here. And yeah, let's half it or whatever. So this area would be a new district, and this will be the old one. I don't need to separate it that much. We can even expand the city or whatever, the housings, the buildings, on this side, build more farms and whatnot. I don't want to disrupt it or separate it too much. Let's make it as it is still one big city. But we still need to do some separation. Maybe I will do some flattening. I don't really want to do that because I kinda like it this way. But we will need room for district crossings, and a lot of them. I will figure out something, but I have a feeling that the district is really too big. They can be kinda self-sufficient with the food, because they are growing quite a bit here in this corner, and we are building this vertical farm that we will be using. So I guess the food will not be a problem. The problem will be in that new created district water, I think. Or maybe not, they can be using this pumping station. Yep. Yeah, I will think about it, and we will start working on it. For now, let's keep expanding this vertical farm. And let's check the underground here, because I don't think we expanded this reservoir to its full capacity. There's plenty of room here. Yeah, we have a station here. I just need to extend the road. This needs to be tunneled off, and we can continue this way to the edge of the map. Just double check, we will not be crossing anything, but at this depth it seems that everything is okay. So let's first do this area, and then we can work on more. Well, that was supposed to be this area where we have station. It's fine, they will do it. Alright, we don't have an access here apparently. I guess we could use another station on a higher level. Yeah, definitely. Somewhere here. Yeah, let me add another station. This doesn't need to be anything complicated, just a few platforms like this. Station turned that way. And from here, we will connect the tubeway. Like this, with an overhang. And now a tubeway connection. And this should work well. Yeah, we will gain an access to this area where they can tunnel all of this. Just to make sure we will not breach anything that we would regret. Alright. They will be slowly working on that too. Food, we are down to 17,000 from 20,000. But that is still in, you know, the boundaries. I forgot. I lowered the working hours from 16 to 15 to trying to improve the well-being a little bit. But first I would really like to improve the lagginess, so I can, you know, run it on a higher speed. Because on the single and double speed it's running quite well. But I would like to run it on higher speeds more. You know, to speed up the process. Otherwise I'm going to fall asleep while waiting for them to build my stupid big projects like this one. Oh, we pumped this lake dry. That may be an issue. But at least we used all the water, right? Okie dokie. So how would we separate these two in half here? We can remove this part of the tubeway here and build a district crossings in this area, and to make it a little bit more usable, because, or I mean more flat, because it is quite terraced now, but I would need to remove these farms here. You know what? Stop planting here, and we will start preparing it for becoming an district crossing area. We already have a storage with logs here. We will need to add more storages. And what I have in mind, it's like having district crossings here, this tubeway disconnected, this one too, and roads, stuff like that. But roads will not be connected, but I want to have it built, the houses and everything, like it is still connected, it's still one city. So I would remove a bunch of the farms that are here, close to the main city here, main residential area, and continue building houses here closer. And farms we can build here on the other side and up here. And maybe bring this whole area up by one block and make it much easier to manage and work with. I think that's not a bad idea. You know, to bring it up like this. And we should have plenty of beavers for all of this, because we have too many builders in our main district, I think. At least in our current state. So we can always lower that number and use those beavers in district crossings and for the haulers and stuff like that. Because we will split the builders between two districts here. Like in a forest city. It seems like we have plenty of builders here that they are not doing much. Let's have them on a overwork priority. Well, this is a bad water city, not a forest city. I think I said forest city. And here, they're making quite a good amount of food for themselves. Maybe they can grow a little bit more, or maybe they can grow some chestnuts or maple trees. We are not using this area here. Do they need anything else in this district? Oh, they are missing detailers, carousel, mud pits, books. Alright. There's still a lot of stuff that most of these districts miss. We have room up here for some campfires. Maybe we can do it there. Where do we even have campfires? As I don't see any. Maybe under the houses there are some. I don't remember. Yeah, there are two campfires here. Okay. So let's start with the campfires. Can I build a path up here somehow? You know, to use it like this. There is a road here. I'm trying to figure out how to connect to these houses. I think we can use this area here with some overhangs. Maybe like this and then like this. It's not the nicest, but this will definitely work. And then I can get rid of these stairs here and instead build platforms there to get access to the campfires up there. I think that will work quite well. Oh yeah, look at this. This will be a lot of farmland. That's good. We can be growing even maple trees up here on this higher level to get us more maple pastures because we are lacking in those, right? That's wet for maple pastures here. Yeah, the satisfaction is lower than half. Yeah, we are constantly out of maple syrup. Alright, so I'm going to put down a forester here. Ho ho ho, and I'm thinking about building a tubeway all the way to the edge here to shorten the path. Yeah, let's do that. Let's have another. Yeah, we will build it like this to save as much space as possible. And I like the style when I'm doing it this way, because it seems like it is taking less space. But it is not, but it just looks better, in my opinion, when you have pillars like this. And I think this is a good spot for a station. Vertical tubeway, normal tubeway, and all the way to that station. Maybe we will need some help from a scaffolding. I don't think they will be able to reach these platforms to build. But that's perfectly doable, just a few stairs. Yeah, like that. Nothing terrible, and we just need to do it twice. Okie dokie, we will have a forester here. And we will have that station there. We have another station here. I'm trying to limit the number of roads that we will have here. And we will need a tapper shack here. So we will not be farming here. Well, we will be farming for maple syrup. But no farms will be involved. Tapper shack. Okay, it will be best to have it somewhere here in the middle, apparently. Maybe something like this. And additional stairs back here. Yeah, and he will be able to reach almost the whole area. Let's try moving him up and down if we can cover the whole area. See, from here we can cover these two zones. And we will be growing maple trees like this. here, and everywhere we can reach. That means all of this. And 2 more blocks here. And that's really good. This will work well, I think. That forester can't reach everywhere, so let's build additional one. They can be then paused or removed. They don't need to be running constantly. But we will have more maple syrup like this. Alright, and then we will need to figure out additional what it is, irrigation down here. But that's not that important right now. Let's first do this. And then we will need to address the grilled chestnuts too, but we have this nice area here. This will be part of that new district that I'm planning. And we can be growing chestnuts here, but let's first blast all of this off. Okay, that's still holding up because of this. Yeah, they can't reach it because of the station. This station is not really needed here. So let's get rid of it. I'm going underground to check this outlet or drainage. Alright, they're working on it. And how's our lake? It's still... we are still in a drought. I thought we are already out of it. We are down to 17,000 water. 2,000 water is in a rim city. Forest city has around 1,000 water. That's not good at all. Oh yeah, these pumps need workforce here, and they should be prioritized by haulers. That's for sure. These, I should really automate them. So... how to automate them? What sensor should I use here? Let's use another depth sensor. That will be the easiest. So this will be checking if it is higher than zero. If it is not, all these pumps will be stopped. That should be simple enough. Well, if it is more than 0, it should be on, right? Yeah, we'll see. Let's build it. They're still working with dirt here. You guys should prioritize this area. It's closer to you. They're still missing 10 beavers here. Let's move this. That's the scarecrow elsewhere. And here in the middle, we are going to blast a little hole here and build a double watch there. So that will be for the six beavers. And maybe we can fit another lodge up here. Okay, maybe like this. And problem will be to get stairs up there. Maybe I should do it differently. Let's build platforms back here. I can build another house here. Maybe I can move it backwards by 1 block. Like this, to get more room for stairs. Yep, like that. And yeah, let's bring the stairs on a platform, not directly to the house. And here we can have another lodge. And that's okay, that's 3, 6, and this will be another 6, so that's 12. So hopefully that will be enough. So double lodge here. Don't forget the roofs. Roofs are important. And for now, the roofs here. We can always expand this, but I think this will work fine. I really like to work with constraints like this. I know they are self-imposed constraints, but I like it that I'm, confined to this area to build a housing. as I don't want to spread it out too far. Okay, and I know we still have this project here that we are tunneling under this whole mountain and flattening it. And this may be another district too, to not make the forest city too big. We may separate it again. We will just need to bring water to them with an underground pipe. Okay, so much stuff going on at the same time, but that's the way I like it. Okay, I'm going to prioritize all this construction here. I really want this maple trees plantation going. Oh, one of the foresters are already built. Nice. Let's build the stairs down so we can reach more areas to plant trees. Lovely, lovely. This is a little bit drying out. That's because this water water was dropped. Yep, that's the case. That's fine. That's a seasonal thing. Nothing we can do about it. Oh yeah, they stopped growing here. Perfect. Let's remove these beehives. They will not be here. I'm not going to remove all the crops. It's not really needed to do it right now. We can wait. Let's fill this up with terrain blocks. So this will be the start. I can even disconnect with this tubeway while we will be building that without any big issues, as we have the connection quite spread out. So they have multiple paths everywhere. That's good. Why we are not growing anything here? Probably this was like a hole here that we filled up or something like that. Whatever, we can grow here now. Let's plant more sunflowers. And we are still at around 1,000 beavers, and we still have the problems with water. We need to really sort that out. The reservoir is only one part of the problem. We can store more water, but we need to be able to store more water in the water tanks too, and be able to quickly fill it up. And this pumping station is kinda shite. I was already trying to rebuild it, but I still don't like it. Let's keep it running for this season. We'll see. We have 4 stranded beavers. Of course, why not? I'm not going to rescue. That would be too painful for me to do it. So I don't care. Okay, this depth sensor was built. So the pumps should only turn on when there is water. That's good. Do not waste the workforce. Oh boy, this lake, this crater is almost completely empty without the water. We drained it completely. Right, the tubeway can be built now. No more stranded beavers. I think they entered the tubeway and were rescued or whatever. They just disappeared and I didn't see them to die. No, they didn't die. If only they died of old age. But otherwise they're fine. They've been rescued. Okie dokie. So the builders are busy. We have plenty of wheat up here. That's good. We will need that food. Oh, the Badwater City is the second largest district here, with 177 beavers. Well, that will change when we will separate our main district. Because in our main district we have almost 500 beavers. Well, I don't know exactly how we are going to separate it. I will need to pause some of the houses and stuff like that. It will be a mess. It's already a mess. And we really need more water. Okay. This road. Yeah, I'm going to disconnect it, so let's get rid of these stairs. You will need to go around. And here. Let's build some platforms. We don't even need that many, do I? Ah, yeah, I needed to remove the stairs. Or did I? If we go like this. I don't think I needed to remove the road. Yeah. We can gain access up here with the stairs like this. This one is a little bit more trickier. But what we can do is... yeah, to put platform here. And then just stairs to the side like this. Yeah, that will work. That will definitely work. And we are finally out of the drought on cycle 68. It's taking forever. As you see on the triple speed, we are dropping FPS down to 4. Okay, I really think it's the problem with the main district. It's too big. We need to shrink it down. And it will be a hard thing to do, and many beavers will die. Preferably not, but you never know. And this gap here, I don't really like it, and I accidentally deleted a power shaft, which I didn't want it to do. So, what have I disconnected? Oh yeah, the whole Badwater city, look at that, they're without the power. Let's rebuild it quickly. I just wanted to fill this up with terrain blocks. I didn't notice at first that there is a power shaft under those platforms. So let's put those platforms back again. And to get rid of that tree, let's give them a stairs down here. And get rid of the tree. I'm going to increase the working hours back to 16. Because I want to make sure that we will be able to fill up those water tanks. And this is completely dried out. Yeah, that farmland is not working that well when the water tower disappears. Well, water from that water tower disappears. And this lake, it's really sad and empty now. That didn't happen for many cycles. We just drained it completely, bloody hell. Okay, where is all the water? First it should go to the reservoir, I guess. Yeah, but some of it should be pushed into a underground pipe. Yeah, it's filling up very slowly, but it's filling up. And finally on day 2, water is being released into our big lake. Nice to see it finally. These pumps here are turned off, on, I mean, and they finally started working. Good. We need to bring that water up. Maybe I should employ some of the bots here. Let's try that. We have 11 unemployed in our main district. Well, now only 2. Let's try working this with bots. Maybe bring them at least a few small tanks with the fuel here. So they don't need to travel that far away to replenish themselves. That should help. Maybe our pumpers should be bots. Just like our Badwater refineries here. 5 stranded beavers. Of course. Why are you like this? Why you must be just stupid? Okay, we need an access up there. Let's add stairs from here. That should be good enough to rescue them. If not, then I'm sorry, but you will stay there. Oh yeah, the expose is here. I almost forgot. A few more blastings here. And that little part there will collapse. We don't even have that much cattail crackers either. But we have plenty of cattail flour. Oh, you are missing 23 beavers here in our Sky City. Okay. Maybe we should build another residential complex like this one. Maybe lower the number of fluid dumps that we have here. It's a little bit riskier to be expanding population here. You know, let's do something temporary for now. That's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 more beavers. Let's just do the simple lodges. I just want to bring that population up. Yeah, we can definitely use more haulers here in this district and help the bakeries. They're actually missing 30 beavers now that I increased the number of haulers. But the issue is, I don't know if they will be fine on the water, you know? Because they are importing all the water. I don't think they are making their own or pumping anywhere, so that may be a problem. Alright, the stranded beavers were rescued. We can remove these stairs and fill it up. Oh, we are missing 45 workers here in our main district. You're joking. We have that many injured, or what's going on? Bloody hell. Bloody. I still wish there was a way to tell where are the injured. You know, separated by the district. I don't know if I can check it here. No, I don't see an injured beavers here, do I? No. Okay, whatever. Maybe we should make more bots to help us with pumping and dirt excavators at least. And maybe some other really, you know, high-risk industries. Maybe we should. We need more bot factories and we will need additional assembler. Let's remove this road so I can fit an assembler here. And the bot factories will be on the first floor here. Let's first prioritize the bot assembler. We have 22 unemployed bots, but that's in our Badwater district or Badwater city. We have 109 vacancies. 30 in our Sky City, 46 in our main district, and I guess some here in our Forest City. Ooh, Forest City is missing 34 people. What happened to you guys here? I don't know, but they were definitely not missing 34 beavers here before when I was checking last time. So I have no idea what's going on. And these houses were still not built. Come on. I know you want to spend time in a lake. They were missing like 12 beavers last time. I don't know what's going on. And this is quite a bit of water. Look at that flooding. This is how colony works when you don't have a drainage built in. I have a feeling that this lake will not be filled up with water. How's our reservoir doing? It's not even filled up. Okay, I know we are on day 4. But still. Oh, we have that additional assembler running! Perfect. So we can await getting more bots. You know what? Let's swap already all these dirt excavators to the bots, and as they will be coming online, they will start working. The dirt is not that critical, and we can't send those beavers to be working elsewhere, like here in the forest. That is still lacking the worker, and we will get less injured. I don't know what are the builders in Sky City doing, but they didn't build a single lodge here. Come on, if you just stop lagging. I tried like 5 times to lower the speed. It wasn't reacting at all. We don't have a builders? What happened here? What's going on? Do we have too many injured beavers here or something? Do they have medical beds? I don't see any. Okay, let's add few. Right next to the houses, why not? Okay, let's keep this, leave the Sky City to Sky Citying and get back here. Okay, we are down to 23,000 water. 14,000 here in our main district. These pumps with bots, I think they are working quite well. I should really rebuild the whole water tanks stuff here instead of these bad water refineries that we are not even using currently. Let's get rid of them. I know they were for like an emergencies or whatever, but screw that. Instead, let's build water tanks here, closer to the pumps. That may improve the pumping situation here. We can fit like six tanks here easily. 12 more tanks, yeah, let's build this. We definitely have resources for that. Oh, we are down to 15,000 food. I think the grilled chestnuts went down quite a bit. That may be the culprit. But still, that's quite a lot. We have a wheat flour here, bread. Okay, just checking what we should grow more here. We don't have a workforce for anything, but these farms here, we have 4 farms here. I should definitely remove these 2, since we removed quite a big chunk of fields. And we are going to work more on this vertical farm here. Let's expand it. We'll build a new irrigation app on the top layer and add more farms here and start growing, build fields, everything that we need, because we will be removing some of these farms from here. We have 7 homeless beavers. Again, they're moved districts probably, whatever. I'm not going to address that. I'm tired of it. Okay, we have our additional pumps being built. Perfect. That's what I wanted to see. How are these pumps? This is a bloody mess here. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. I need to rebuild it. Again. I don't know how. Damn it. I think I will first do this secondary district here. We can call it like east side, west side, or north, south. I think I'm going to disconnect this tubeway. That will harm the transportation slightly, but it will not be that big of a deal. The road can remain for now. And I'm going to just at least start planning how we can do this. That can be 1, 2, 3, 4 district crossings easily can fit here. Preferably even the 5th one when we shrink this farm here a little bit. Some storages here. District center will be somewhere down here, I guess. But let's first start farming up here, and then I will be just removing these farms in this area to not cause any shortages of food. That's important, to not screw it up. And since we have this bloody station here, I need to do this a little bit differently. So we'll go from here, build platform there, and that's... how far is 6 blocks? That's here. Okay, I can use this tubeway. Oh, I can't. The bloody station is too high. Oh, screw you. I hate you. Alright. I don't know how far we will go with that vertical farm, but I need to skip that station and do it differently. This will be too high, right? Yeah, that will be too high. Okay, you asshole. Let's do it then. That's above this storage, I think. For berries. Yeah, I went too high. I don't need that platform. I just need to do it like this. Fortunately, it will be able to build it from the tubeway, so that's great. Then we will add this one and fill this gap here. Alright. Let's remove this path. And the irrigation. I don't know if we... yeah, probably some of the irrigation is being spread through the reservoir because it is connected. So that's so this is more true how far the irrigation can go. So somewhere here, let's see. So this is 10 blocks. Okay. So 10 blocks from that, maybe. So around here, all the way there. Oh, I just noticed. We don't need to do this. We can cover this with overhang like that. Yeah. Okay. So from here I should be counting 10. So that's 1, 2. 10 is here. So another 10 is here. And let's make that in middle. Okay, so this can be our new irrigation. Yeah, let's build it there. And very soon we will get another drought, and this scaffolding is not needed here anymore. Let's get rid of it. And we finally got that addition of forester, it seems. Because someone started planting trees here finally. I should have paused this forest a long time ago. We don't need him. We have 35 unemployed beavers. Where? Not there. Not there. 8 there. Which district I skipped? Oh yeah, the Badwater City. We have 27 unemployed here. Bloody hell. Alright, fair enough, I guess, then. You have plenty of everything, so I guess you deserve that. It's okay. And additional hovers that can't harm anything. And everywhere, or every inch... Oh, the beehives work upwards? Interesting, I wasn't expecting that. But anyways, not all of this is covered. So I want to add a few of new ones up here. Okay, so I guess those below the vertical farms, we can get rid of them. I will figure out the roads later. Let's first irrigate this, build the beehives, build additional platforms here. And here we shall start building storages. We will need everything in this district. And I mean everything. For now it can be connected to our main district, that's fine. Let's just keep this paused. So let's start with just food. Carrots, sunflowers, grilled potatoes, grilled chestnuts, grilled spadadoc, bread, cattail crackers, and maple pastries. And right next to it can be, let's say, gears, because they will need to import everything. Gears. We don't need a log storage, we have a massive one here, so planks, metal blocks. Okay. We already have some storages here. Yeah, we have a district crossing with a Rim City. But we can connect our main district directly to a Rim City again with somewhere up here, for instance. If needed. Oh, nice, that collapsed. Lovely. Because there might be some issues when we want to move stuff from our main district to Rim City, because it will need to go through Middleman, which will be this second district here, the crater. So I'm not exactly sure how we are going to do it. More planning is needed. But let's start with these storages here. And let's stop planting more crops here. Yeah, we need to redo this. Let's keep these farms down here still running. But at least this area, get rid of them. Remove the beehives. I will flatten it or bring it up, I guess, to like kinda separate it from our main district. We will cut this tubeway when the time is right. We will need a district center here, housing, water tanks we have. They will be connected to these like backup pumps. I will make them available to that district. Alright. It will be messy, that's for sure. I think we will stockpile a bit more food in each district. But first, I would like to bring all the water tanks to its full capacity. But I don't know if that will be possible. We are already heading to drought. We have the last 2.5 days to fill this lake a little bit up. And you can see that this is very drained. Are we still missing 26 beavers here in the forest city? What's going on here? I even added more houses, bloody hell. What are you doing with all those beavers constantly? I don't know. Are you eating them? Damn it. Nice, idiots. You blocked yourselves off. Okay, remove that block so they can get in. Don't do that. Don't be a dum-dums. Still, not all the trees were planted. This is taking forever. Forever and a half. Okay, the storages were built and they're being used. That's perfect. This farm, we will remove it, or at least shrink it, not remove it. This will be filled up with terrain blocks. Okay, Sky City is still missing 28 beavers. But the population should be growing. They have the additional houses built. They are not even filled up yet. But we will get there. Oh, they're even missing some district crossing workers. Unfortunately. Our new farms are being built slowly, but we will get there. Let's wait with the irrigation. Do not get blocked. So first let's finish the foundation blocks, terrain blocks, and then the rest. Alright, there is still plenty of work to do. I think I'm going to leave this episode here. Let me know what you think all about this madness. In the next episode, we are going to plant the farms here in our new vertical farm, that's for sure. We are going to plant more chestnut trees here. Let's make a note to not forget about it. Yeah, chestnut trees. I will redo that, of course. This is just to remind myself what I want to plant there, and even put down the forester. Otherwise, I will forget. And down here, we will be building one more district crossing at least. And we will start planning housing and other stuff for the new district that we are going to separate. This one, massive one. And other districts, well, we will see. We will get to them. But first, I really want to shrink this district. I really think it's way too big for its own good. We need to shrink it down. Alright, that will be all for today. So thank you very much for watching this madness. And watching me to struggle doing this. And then, of course, yeah, these pumps. I will need to rebuild them. But at least now they work a little bit better with the tanks here. Anyways, that will be all. Thank you very much. Push that like button, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.